Gautam Buddha. It is also called the Light of Asia. He was born in Lumbini in 563 BC in the house of King Shuddhodhan of Ikshvaku dynasty Kshatriya Shakya clan. His mother's name was Mahamaya, who belonged to the Koliya dynasty, who died 7 days after his birth. He was brought up by Mahaprajapati Gautami, the younger sister of the queen. Buddha used the word Gautam before his name to denote the name of his stepmother Gautami. Some interesting information related to Gautam Buddha. Gautam Buddha was born in Lumbini, Nepal near Kapilvastu, the then capital of the Shakya Republic, to father King Shuddhodhan and mother Mayadevi. His childhood name was Siddhartha. But because of being born in Gautam Gotra, he was also called by the name Gautam. 7 days after the birth of Gautam, his mother Mayadevi died. He was then brought up by his maternal aunt, stepmother, and Mahaprajapati, Gautami, the second queen of Shuddhodhan. When the birth ceremony of Gautam Buddha was held, Asita, a famous hermit seer of that time, made a prediction that this child would either become a great king or a great guide. He received education of Vedas and Upanishads from Guru Vishwamitra. Not only this, apart from the education of Vedas, he learned the arts like wrestling, horse racing, bow and arrow like a Kshatriya. After receiving education at an early age, Gautam Buddha was married at the age of 16 to Yashodhara, a daughter of the Koli dynasty. His father had arranged a lot of luxury for Siddhartha. 3 different palaces were built for them on the basis of 3 seasons, where there was a lot of arrangement for dancing, singing and entertainment. Along with this, all the time the male and female servants were engaged in service. But all these arrangements could not tie Siddhartha to worldly illusions. Once in the spring, Siddhartha went for a walk in the garden, where he saw an old man on the road. His teeth were broken, his hair was grey, his body was crooked. Shaking slowly with a stick in his hand, he was walking on the road. When Siddhartha went for a walk in the garden for the second time, then a patient came before his eyes, whose breathing was going on fast. The shoulders had fallen loose. The arms were dry. Stomach was swollen. His face had turned pale. He was able to walk with great difficulty with the help of another. For the 3rd time, Siddhartha saw a bier while walking, where 4 men were carrying the bier while giving shoulder. Many people were crying behind, some were beating their chest, some were pulling their hair. Seeing all these scenes, Siddhartha was very disturbed. He thought, woe to such a youth which absorbs life. Woe to such health which destroys the body. Woe to such a life which completes its chapter so soon. And the mind started thinking whether old age, illness and death would always happen like this. After that, when Siddhartha went for a walk in the garden for the 4th time, he saw a hermit, who was free from all the feelings and desires of the world and seemed happy. Due to which Gautam Buddha was greatly encouraged and decided to become a monk. Leaving the fascination of the kingdom, Siddhartha reached Rajagriha for penance, where he started begging and roaming around, reached Alar Kalam and Uddak Ramputra, from whom he learned yoga sadhana, learned to meditate. But Siddhartha was not satisfied even with that. After which he reached Uruvela and started doing penance there in a different way. In the beginning, Gautam Buddha started penance by eating only sesame rice. After that he started penance by eating anything. Siddhartha's penance was not successful even after doing penance for 6 years. One day some women passed through the middle path of Buddha, where Gautama Buddha was doing penance. Siddhartha heard a song of those women, "Don't leave the strings of the veena loose, if you leave them loose, their melodious voice will not come out. But don't tighten the strings so much that they break." This thing suited Siddhartha, and he agreed that yoga is proved only by regular diet. On the day of Baisakhi Purnima, Siddhartha was doing penance under a banyan tree, and Sujata, a woman from the same village, gave birth to a son. Because he had asked for a vow of a banyan tree for the son. When the vow was fulfilled, the woman went to the banyan tree after filling the kheer of cow's milk in a golden plate, where Siddhartha was doing penance. That woman felt as if the tree gods were worshipping her. Sujata offered kheer to Siddhartha with great respect and said, "May your wish also be fulfilled as my wish was fulfilled." Saying this, Sujata left from there, and Siddhartha's meditation became successful while doing penance the same night. At that time Siddhartha had realized the true knowledge. Since then Siddhartha was called Buddha. The peepal tree under which Siddhartha attained enlightenment is now known as the Bodhi tree and popularly known as Bodh Gaya. At the age of 80, he preached his religion in Pali, the simple language of that time, instead of Sanskrit. After some time he reached Mrigadav, present-day Sarnath, near Kashi, where he gave his first sermon. According to Hinduism, Gautama Buddha is considered to be an incarnation of Lord Vishnu.